The public is getting a first look at video showing the violent arrest of a Lincoln County man that's been the subject of a week-long WBTV investigation.
Don't ever fucking threaten me again.
This is the video the Lincoln County Sheriff didn't want you to see, showing a sergeant choking a man whose hands are cuffed behind his back.
WBTV's chief investigative reporter Nick Oxner was the first to uncover reports of excessive force from this arrest on Monday, and today he went to court to have this video released.
Nick joins us now in studio. Nick, what was the reaction after the video was released?
Yeah, Alex, Molly, after opposing release of the video today in court, Sheriff Bill Beam issued a statement saying he welcomed the video coming out. Tyler Thompson, the deputy who was fired after reporting his concerns about what you just saw in that video to the State Bureau of Investigation, told me he's glad the public can now see what happened.
I'm glad it's coming out. That was the main goal out of this.
That was Deputy Tyler Thompson's reaction Friday morning after a judge granted my request to have video release showing what happened the night he arrested this man, Barry Green, charged with DWI, resisting arrest, and assault on a government official.
Hang on.
This is Thompson violently taking Green into custody, dropping him to the ground and punching him in the face, all before tasing him.
The injuries in the mugshot were caused by my use of force, but that was force that, in the moment, was reasonable and necessary to effect that arrest.
Thompson called for medics to treat Green for his injuries after he was in handcuffs. While they were waiting for medics to arrive, Green got in a shouting match with Thompson's supervisor, Sergeant Joe Sutton.
Too bad I didn't do a fucking thing, dickhead. Now, I asked you what your name was. You can either tell me or not.
These are the moments before the video shows Sutton putting his hand around Green's throat and holding it there for seconds.
And don't ever fucking threaten me again.
You ever touch me again?
You hear what? Don't you ever threaten me again.
And it's that moment that prompted Thompson to call the State Bureau of Investigation.
Go ahead.
He was fired by the sheriff one day after reporting his concerns to the FBI.
Why was Deputy Thompson fired one day after he called the SBI?
Because he had an additional use of force. He was terminated for excessive use of force. He knows that.
Would you release his termination letter, sir?
There's not such thing as a termination letter.
So you didn't outline the reasons for his termination in writing?
He was told directly.
In talking with WBTV Friday morning after a judge ordered the video released, Lincoln County Sheriff Bill Beam explained why he hadn't responded to our previous request for comment for this story.
Sir, why won't you answer our question?
The video, I think, is going to speak for itself. It's going to speak for Officer Thompson's actions on the night you have him quit.
On that point, both Beam and Thompson, the deputy he fired, agree.
Now the public can make their own decision in regards as to what happened. They can see what I saw.
Sit down. Oh, okay. Stand up.
Now, the force shown in that video is now also the subject of an investigation by the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. District Attorney Mike Miller stalled that inquiry for nearly a week until I started asking questions as part of my investigation that began on Monday. Molly?